The king did not wait for sunrise. He went to the temple himself. No procession, no banners, no heralds. Only 6 guards and a single torch carried ahead of him through streets that should have been sleeping. But the city was awake, not loudly, not openly. Watching, doors half opened, windows unlatched just enough for eyes to follow him. Everywhere he passed, people stood barefoot in silence, because the marble beneath the Capitol had begun to change, and everyone could feel it. The temple gates did not open quickly enough. The high priest was already waiting inside. He did not bow deeply. The king noticed. "You felt it," the king said. "Yes." "Then tell me what has begun." The high priest hesitated. For the first time in 20 years. He did not answer immediately. "It is not beginning," he said at last. "It is returning." The word lingered between them. Returning. Not rebellion. Not collapse. Not disaster. Return. The king's jaw tightened. "Bring me the girl." Below them, far beneath the temple floor, Elira felt the command before anyone spoke it aloud. "They're coming," she said. "Yes," Vaelor answered. "They always do." The lower vault doors opened with a sound like something ancient waking. The king entered slowly, not with fear, not with anger, with recognition. He stopped when he saw her wrist. The broken circle burned brighter in his presence, not violently, not defensively, as if acknowledging him. "So," he said quietly, "it is you." Elira did not bow. The high priest noticed. The guards noticed. The king noticed. But he did not correct her. "How long?" he asked. "Since the ritual failed," the high priest replied. "It did not fail," the king said. "No," Elira answered softly. "It changed." The king looked at her carefully, not as a ruler looks at a subject, as a witness looks at a prophecy he hoped never to meet. "I was told this would happen once," he said. "Only once." The high priest stiffened. "My lord, you never told me," the king continued calmly, "that it had happened before." Silence fell across the vault. The guards shifted uneasily. Even the stone seemed to pause. Elira spoke first. "It has?" The king nodded slowly. "Yes." He stepped closer, not toward the sigil, toward her. "When I was a child," he said, "I was shown a record sealed beneath the palace. No one else reads it. No priest, no scholar, only the crown." The high priest's voice sharpened. "That record is symbolic." "No," the king replied. "It is historical." He turned toward the broken circle on the floor. "It describes a night when the seal did not hold." The chamber trembled faintly. Not from Vaelor, from memory. "There was another," the king said. "Another bearer of the mark." Another silence followed. Elira did not move. Vaelor did. Far below the fracture, he stepped closer. "What happened to her?" Elira asked. The king did not answer immediately, because the truth was heavier than the ritual itself. "She disappeared," he said. The high priest spoke quickly. "She was purified." "No," the king said again. "She vanished." The chamber darkened slightly, not from shadow, from attention. Vaelor was listening now, not as an echo, as a presence. "The record ends there," the king continued. "No explanation, no burial, no replacement ritual, only a warning." Elira's voice was steady. "What warning?" The king looked directly at her wrist. "If the marked one survives contact," he said slowly, "the seal will choose a side." The word struck the chamber like falling stone. The high priest stepped backward. "That text is forbidden interpretation. It is preserved instruction," the king replied. Below them, the fracture widened another fraction. Vaelor felt it. So did Elira. Not pain, alignment. "What side?" she asked. The king answered without hesitation. "Yours." The high priest's voice rose for the first time. "This is exactly why the ritual must be completed immediately." "No," the king said. "This is exactly why it must not." The guards looked between them. Two authorities. One kingdom. No agreement. "Elira," the king said quietly. "Have you seen him?" "Yes." "Clearly?" "Yes." "Does he command you?" "No." "Does he threaten you?" "No." The king nodded once, then spoke the question no priest had dared ask. "Does he trust you?" "Deep beneath the vault," Vaelor answered before she could. "Yes." The word echoed through her chest like a second heartbeat. She did not repeat it aloud. She did not need to. The king saw it in her face. "He has crossed the threshold once already," the king said. The high priest froze. "My lord, I felt it," the king continued. "So did the palace. So did the city. So did the roads beneath our walls." The chamber trembled again. Stronger this time. Closer. Not from below, from everywhere. "The seal is no longer local," the king said. "It is structural." Elira understood immediately. "The kingdom is part of it." "Yes." Far below the fracture, Vaelor placed his hand against the barrier again. This time, it did not resist at all. In the vault, the air shifted, not violently, not dangerously, inevitably. "He is coming closer," the king whispered. "No," Elira answered. "We are." Above them, across the capital, across the marble foundations of the royal palace itself, the cracks continued spreading. Not randomly, not destructively, deliberately, toward something, toward someone. The king turned slowly toward the high priest. "For centuries," he said, "you believed the ritual preserved the kingdom." "Yes." "It did not." Another tremor moved through the vault floor. This one deeper, older, recognizable. "It postponed this moment," the king finished. Elira lifted her glowing wrist again. The light no longer flickered. It answered. "Then what happens now?" she asked. The king looked at the fracture, at the sigil, at the girl, at the future he had hoped never to see. "Now," he said, "the kingdom must decide whether it fears him." His eyes shifted toward her wrist. "Or needs him." Far beneath the temple, Vaelor stepped forward again, and this time, something stepped back.